Here are 12 essential mods that absolutely need to be added to the base game. Maybe if Concerned Ape sees this video, and if he isn't too busy, he might add a few of these so mobile, console, and Switch players can also have access to these quality of life mods. Alrighty, let's get started with an amazing mod. A mod that I don't think I can live without. The Scythe Harvesting mod. And to be honest, this mod is just a game changer. This mod will allow you to harvest crops using your scythe, and it is one of the most satisfying, productive things you can do on your farm. This needs to be in the game. Maybe if it can be implemented as an endgame upgrade, like paying 1,000,000 gold to upgrade your golden scythe into a harvest tool. I don't know, but I just want everyone to have this just because of how useful and fun this mod actually is. We all need the scythe harvesting mod. Next up, we have a very simple mod that only does one thing, and does it well: the ability to name your chests. And when you hover over a chest, it will display the name of the chest. You have no idea how good this mod is for organizing and finding things in a hurry. Yeah, you could color your chest, but then you'll have to remember what each colored chest holds. With labeled chests, you can effortlessly find the chest with the exact thing that you are looking for. And since Stardew Valley is a game that has so many things, this will definitely make your life easier. Being organized and knowing where things are is kind of a game changer. The next mod is called Better Ranching, and it adds just a couple very helpful things. It adds a little graphic that will show you if you have petted the animal and if the animal products are ready for collecting. Have you ever tried to run around the barn and pet all of your animals at once, and then after a couple days you realize that some of your animals are falling behind in friendship? Yeah, that is because it's really easy to accidentally miss an animal and not pet it. Shame, poor animals. So this mod will definitely assist you in making sure that each and every animal will get the proper attention that it deserves. Plus, you won't have to try to milk your goat and then be completely shut down with "this goat is not ready to be milked" message. Yeah, this mod is small, but what it adds is so helpful. We all need this. You know what is strange? When it is snowing outside, when it is freezing, and all of the townspeople are walking around in short sleeve shirts, short pants, and even dresses. It is so cold, yet they are braving the weather effortlessly. While with the help of a seasonal outfit mod, the townspeople will have outfits that match the weather. That just makes sense, right? But this mod does more than just that. It even gives the townspeople festival outfits as well. Seasonal and festival outfits are something you didn't know that you needed until you tried it. It really makes the valley feel more alive. The next mod doesn't bother me too much, but I'm sure there are many people who would absolutely love it. A mod that allows you to set how long or short each day is. Of course, if this was added to the game, there should be upper and lower limits. But I think a lot of people would really like it if the day played out a little bit slower, especially when just starting out in the game. There can be a ton of things to do, and the days are only about 15 minutes. Pretty short when you have many chores to do on your farm. I wonder how hard it would be to add this to the game without affecting everyone's schedules and routines. I don't know if everyone will find this next mod useful, but I certainly do. This is a simple mod that just shows you the sell price of anything in your inventory. Sure, you could just head on over to the wiki, but every time you pause the game and check the wiki for something simple like this, it is time spent you could have actually played the game. So yeah, I can definitely see some value in having this mod in the base game. Also, it would be pretty nice to see the differences in prices for different quality items so you can evaluate if it's actually worth it to sell them or turn them into wine. There is also a mod called Simple Crop Label that just gives you a simple label when hovering over planted seeds. A useful mod, but not that game changing. The part of the community mod is really interesting and will make befriending the townspeople much easier and more rewarding. It's pretty simple. When you talk and give gifts to townspeople, other townspeople who are close will also gain some friendship points. Completing community center bundles and bulletin board will also increase the friendship points of the townspeople. And and just attending festivals will also increase the friendship point. Pretty cool already, but there is one more change that actually makes a lot of sense. When you befriend and increase your relationship with your children, your spouse's relationship will also increase. And that just makes sense. This mod just makes making friends a little bit easier and lets you gain the respect of the townspeople passively over time as you turn their community into a thriving success. Have you ever walked out of your farmhouse and it's absolutely pouring, but you can't just sit at home all day because you have things to do? Well, I guess we'll just walk around in the rain and come back soaking wet. Well, no more. With the help of the rainy day clothing mod, you will be able to buy a full-on raincoat outfit from Pierre for only 90 gold. Yeah, that is more like it. We will continue our Stardew adventures in the rain and not be sopping wet. Pretty cool mod if you ask me. Okay, so Concern Day probably won't add this mod to the game, but there is a mod that allows you to jump over things. This mod will allow you to jump over anything, and while it is a ton of fun and makes traversing the world basically effortless, if this were added to the game, it should probably only allow you to jump over small fences or maybe over trellis crops. I think in a weird way, this will actually make the game more fun. When you're waiting for scam artist Pierre to open his store, you can run around jumping. Just standing there is not gonna cut it for my ADHD. This mod is a little bit creepy and does remove some of the mystery and adventure from the game, so it would probably never get added. But it is extremely helpful either way. This mod will show you every NPC's location on the map. So if you really need to give Abigail her daily amethyst snack, just check your map and you will know exactly where she is. If you have already memorized every townsperson's routine, you might not find this very helpful. But for the majority of players, including me, this helps out a crazy amount. Either I stand at their door at 7 AM in the morning, or I have no idea where they are. Okay, I'm sure many of you might disagree with me on this one, but I could definitely see the tractor mod in the base game. When you first install the tractor mod and before you fiddle with the config settings like I do, it is actually a very balanced item that doesn't make it much easier. By default, the tractor mod will give you a -2 speed debuff and it only has a range of 4 tiles around you. Yes, it will make things much easier and faster, but if this was a super endgame item that costs 10 million gold, and if you had to buy fuel to keep the tractor running, I definitely think this could be an awesome addition to the game. But what do you think? Are these mods too game changing, or should they be in the base game? Let me know in the comments below and hit the like button so more people can see this video. Maybe if this video gets 1 billion views, Concerned Ape might see it. But for now, I will see you in the next video.